And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. In the air, left field. One away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that's down and away. Just underway here in Milwaukee. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And now it's Luis Garcia. Oh, great grab on the dive. No play, that's an infield single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
James Wood in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And a strike in there. Garcia off of first with 2 away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him. First base.
Batting fifth.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch way inside a fastball. Two on, 2 outs.
That's a spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
3-1 is on the way. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now here is Jose.
Here we go.
No, he held up. A ball and no strikes to the Nationals' third baseman.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. A laser to left base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's the ball. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you. He doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Washington in this one, Zach
Leading off the
Littell.
ball game tonight,
What do you have on him?
the second
This is
baseman,
Bryce
number
Terang.
2, Bryce
Nope, that's low.
Terang.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Out towards right center field. Young on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and so they end up with some speed
Batting
on at
third,
first.
the designated hitter,
One
Christian
down. Now at the plate, Christian
Yelich.
Yelich. In the air to left center, Lyle. Long run. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now safe at first. He gets back in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's William Contreras.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No.
Chourio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Well, they call that an
Batting
advantage
fifth,
count for a
the
reason.
first baseman,
So
number
much
2,
more likely to get
Spencer.
something you can handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line
Corwin.
drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your
Ball
swing.
2.
Just missed. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading off for
we move
Washington,
ahead to the top of the
second
second now.
baseman,
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Gets the outside corner with that one. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. Got it! Rusty Valentine rings him up. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Young hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
Did he go?
Young checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball.
Horowitz. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now, Dalen Lyle, hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. That
Nope,
one
that's off the
misses,
plate.
and that's ball 1. In the air to left center, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Rips one to right. One up, one down. David Hamilton
Batting
will
7th,
hit
the
next.
shortstop, David Hamilton.
Did he go?
Swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. The 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. Towards first. Garcia steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Rengifo in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Abrams tosses to first, and it's on to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about it.
Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground, right side. And one away in the top of the 3rd. So now the DH spot, James Wood.
I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
One away with a runner at 3rd. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Straw chasing after it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from 3rd. Ground ball up the middle. Terang. Slings to first, and the inning is over. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Leading off, Myles Straw. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. There's a line drive to left field. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. On the ground as he checked his swing. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Milwaukee as we go to the top of the 4th. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect.
Hauls it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Nunez, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. And now 1-2. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. Bottom four, here's the
Leading off
Brewers
for
DH,
the Brewers,
Christian
the
Yelich.
designated hitter, Christian.
Well,
Yelich.
these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball one.
That clips the corner. There's a line drive to left field. Lyle gets under it, and that quickly 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Spencer Horwitz. Flied to right his first time.
Ball high.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That's outside. And that's ball one. Lyle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. The tag, and he's out. Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
That
That's
was
out
miss.
the corner.
Runner takes off. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Going. Gone. A 2-run homer. 1 down. Next for the Nationals is the DH, James Wood. And he takes a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline.
Throws to first, out number 2. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. And it's second. That one misses.
That's a ball.
1-2 the count. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Sal Frelick. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Nicely done for the out. And now here is David Hamilton. Grounded out his first time.
Oh.
The Nats leading by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Nope, that's off the plate.
In the air to left center. Young in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Down to third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Up
Ball
and
one.
in. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Now one miss. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. On the ground to the left. Abrams throws wide, but a big stretch. And back here in Milwaukee, all set for the top of the sixth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Turang over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. So up next, Nasim Nunez. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In the air, right field. Chourio under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So the Nets lineup turns over.
The left
Lyle. The next.
Lyle.
0 for 3
Now
in this
pitching
one.
for the
Pitcher
Brewers,
on here.
number 61.
Angel Serpa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right
number
here.
21,
So we'll see how it works out.
Wiemer.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Nope,
Just
outside.
off the outside edge. Hardliner. Should be extra bases. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Showed some really nice
The
patience
batter,
in that
number
at bat.
5,
Worked himself
shortstop,
into a good
CJ
count. When you connect and he
Abrams.
jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Straw under it, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the sixth. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wiemer turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Inside. Just missed. The Nationals leading by 5 here in the bottom of the sixth. This one in the air. That's out number 2. Here comes Christian Yelich. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Young under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Brewers move closer with this. Back here in
Leading
Milwaukee,
off for
top of
Washington,
inning number
the first
7,
baseman,
Luis
Luis
Garcia digging in for the
Garcia.
Nationals. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots
Pitching
without
for
falling into the
Washington,
habit of being
number
over-aggressive.
45,
5 hits
Curtis
for them on the first pitch
Mead.
alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, James Wood.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the catcher to hit, Keibert Ruiz. Out towards right center field, Chourio on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Set for the last half of the 7th, digging in, Spencer Horwitz.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Nationals,
change here, Cole
number
Henry.
99.
And he's got a
Cole
nice lead to work with,
Henry.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The Nats leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul straight back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's the strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well to the warning track, makes the catch. Back here at
Leading off
American
for
Family
Washington,
Field.
the third baseman,
Ready to begin
number
the
8,
8th. Jose Tena digs in now.
Hey.
Looks like a
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hitter for the Nationals.
Number
Cody Mayo. Grant Anderson takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
No,
Seems
that's
like
a
a
ball.
tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1-1 now.
Ball.
That's to third.
No, no, no,
and
that's foul, that's foul.
ball. That's a
Strike.
strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. That one fouled hard the other way. Anderson in his third season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Oh. Foul ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air out to left. Freeland under it. And there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Runner. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. Fouled off left side. Quick move to first. Back to first. And he's safe.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Cruz off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Pitch inside.
No, he's
Safe
safe.
at second with a stolen base. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Miles Straw up now for the Brewers.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. And a ground ball to first. Meade takes it to the bag, 2 out. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Up the middle, the sliding play at short to first.
No,
It's
he's
not
safe.
in time, base hit.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Now pitching for the
On the
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals.
Number 55.
Richard Lovelady.
Richard.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bounced out to short. Abrams. On to first. Inning over on the ground. We go to the 9th. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Joey Wiemer. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first.
He's out.
In time. Got it. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. On the ground. Fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Checks over to first. Back safely. And here is Curtis Mead.
Yeah.
That one fouled off. Abrams, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the air, right field. Chourio on the move towards foul ground. 2 down. And here's the
Up next for
slugger who
Washington,
starts at
the
DH.
designated hitter,
James Wood.
Wood.
Ball one.
Outside
Nope.
of the breaking ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Last chance for the
Leading
home
off
team.
for the Brewers,
Now the Brewers
the
cleanup
catcher,
hitter.
William
Contreras.
Contreras. Now pitching for the
Alec
Nationals,
Jacob taking
number
over on the mound.
37,
They know
Alec
that he can get a
Jacob.
right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ball one.
Just off the inside edge.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up
Nope,
that
that's
swing a
off the
little
plate.
bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now David Hamilton.
No. Did he go?
Swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's the ball game. 5